10 entertaining horror movies you need to watch. Let's be honest, sometimes you want horror that doesn't leave you emotionally wrecked. These 10 films deliver laughs, gore, chaos, and charm in all the best ways. Whether you're into killer robots or zombie comedies, there's something here to love. Basket Case 1982. What's in the basket? This cult classic kicks off with pure, bizarre energy. A seemingly normal guy carries around a locked wicker basket. Inside is his horrifying, deformed, conjoined twin who was surgically removed and is very angry. This movie is gory, gross, and gleefully over the top. It's low-budget madness that leads all the way into its weirdness. If you like practical effects and what the fuck moments, this is essential. Fright Night 1985. Camp, charm, and vampires done right. When teenager Charlie Brewster realizes his suave new neighbor is a vampire, no one believes him, so he turns to a washed-up horror TV host for help. What follows is a blend of retro-style, classic monster fun, and real tension. It has humor, solid scares, and great effects for the time. Why you should watch? An 80s vampire flick that doesn't take itself too seriously, but still totally delivers. Shopping Mall 1986. When shopping costs you an arm and a leg. Teens sneak into a mall to party after hours. Classic setup, but what they didn't plan on were the new mall security robots, armed with lasers and a kill switch set to slaughter. This movie is the perfect blend of cheesy, campy, and bloody. Why you should watch? It's dumb and in the most delightful way. If you're into neon-lit carnage and 80s cheese, don't miss this. Willy's Wonderland 2021. Nicolas Cage, killer, animatronics, no dialogue. Cage plays a silent drifter who ends up trapped in an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese-style restaurant overnight. And every animatronic is possessed and bloodthirsty. He doesn't say a word the entire movie, still kicks every single one of their robotic butts. Bonkers premise, gory action, and pure Nicolas Cage energy. It's wild, it's weird, and weirdly satisfying. Shaun of the Dead 2004. A romantic comedy with zombies. The British classic blends dry humor with full-on zombie apocalypse chaos. Shaun is a directionless guy trying to win back his girlfriend and ends up leading his friends to safety through hordes of the undead. The jokes land, the horror works, and somehow it gets emotional too. Why you should watch? It's the perfect balance of heart and horror, and a love letter to zombie fans. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil 2010. The hillbillies aren't the killers, they just look like it. This one flips horror cliches on their head. Tucker and Dale are just two simple guys fixing up a cabin. But a group of paranoid college students are convinced they're serial killers and keep accidentally getting themselves killed. The result is pure carnage comedy with lovable leads and buckets of blood. Why is this one worth watching? A clever, hilarious twist on backwoods horror tropes. Faced 2005. monster mayhem with no rules. Strangers in a remote bar are suddenly attacked by ravenous, grotesque creatures. No one is safe, no one is sacred, and no character is guaranteed to live past 5 minutes. This one's chaotic, gory, and absolutely unpredictable from beginning to end. Why you should watch. Fast, brutal, and fun, a budget movie that knows exactly what it is. Deadstream 2022, a found footage horror with influencer chaos. A disgraced YouTuber desperate to redeem himself live streams a night alone in a haunted house. What starts as a stunt quickly spirals into absolute demonic insanity. It's equal parts creepy and hilarious, and the lead performance absolutely sells it. This movie is great for fans of found footage, internet horror, and absurd supernatural scares. The Return of the Living Dead, 1985. Zombies that talk, run, and rock out. When a toxic chemical leak hits a cemetery, the dead don't just rise. They sprint, scream, and ask for prey. This one blends punk rock attitude with gore and comedy, making it one of the most iconic horror comedies ever. Why you should watch. Funny, gross, loud, and totally unforgettable. 80s horror at its most chaotic. Ready or Not 2019. One deadly game of hide and seek. A bride marries into a wealthy eccentric family and suddenly finds herself the target of a ritualistic game that ends in bloodshed. Slick direction, sharp writing, and an incredible performance from Samara Weaving make this a modern horror gem. Why you should watch. Suspenseful, funny, and surprisingly cathartic. Final thoughts. Horror that's actually fun. You don't always need to be traumatized to enjoy horror. These movies bring the blood, the fun, and the chaos without taking themselves too seriously. So, thank you for watching. And if you need a pick-me-up, go see those movies. And keep your head up. Bye-bye.